Ahoy there! Sipping on some Canadian Mountain Dew. This is Mountain Dew Honeydew. It's pretty good, not gonna lie. Six is Canadian exclusive. But got the Dakar Rally car out here. Let's get you up to speed on how the last few weeks have been. Here's my fuel pressure regulator that I'm gonna be running. I specifically like these regulators over a lot of other ones for the fact that they have a PSI reading right on the top. Weber's like 1 to 3 PSI. I've been running 2 in just about every single one of my cars, so this way I can kind of just spin this to like 2.5 PSI, and I should be good to go. So I like those. They're my favorite. And here's my pretty new carburetor. Oh, sweet. Pierce manifolds. Weber carburetor tips. Got a DVD. I think my Xbox is probably the only thing that actually plays DVDs that I own. Faceplate. Stubby air filter. Instructions for tuning and jetting, which I'm probably going to have to do because this is a 4A and it's it's ported, and going to have a Schneider's regrind cam and all that sort of fun stuff. So I plan on eventually going through the procedure properly and jetting it should it need it, but we'll find out. Yeah. All right. Electric fuel pump test number 1. All right. I heard the pump clicking. 93. Gulp, gulp, gulp. I think I heard the pump fill the carb up right now. Time for a magical moment. First time moving under its own power. Anyway, so this is going to be the absolute very first long drive with this car. I'm going to run to the gas station down the road. Tires are a little bit flat and a little bit dry rotted, but that's beside the point. I think we'll make it just a few miles down the road. All right. This is legitimately my first drive in this car, so I've only gone quick around the driveway, and that's it. So let's see how this goes. I don't have a backup plan if things go wrong, so I don't even think this car's ever been an open loop. I don't have an exhaust. It's still got to get tuned. There's tons of little things that I need to do yet. But seatbelt, seatbelt. That's always good. Hopefully it doesn't overheat on us or start puking oil. See how this goes. Stupid tripod sucks. Alright, I think I got you guys set up a little bit better. I apologize. I gotta get a better section come out. Winds are very dirty. Power steering's a little stiff. A little bit of like rubbing going on in the right front. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry about the angle, guys. Well, the temp gauge is starting to rise, so I know that's working at least. It's a little snappier. Second gear. Third gear. Fourth gear. First ever drive, dirty windshield, sprayers work. Trying to keep her lower in the RPMs right now while I get this thing broke in. Gas station trip was a success. Time to load up on that Supreme 93. Our first tank of gas in like 20 years. Oh, it's so exciting. Getting that good stuff. Supreme Plus. Gas station. Realized I forgot to tighten my tie rod end down. That's sketchy, but it's okay. I forgot to do the other side. It's hard to see at this angle, but there is some gouging on the inside of this wheel, so I think the caliper is actually hitting this wheel. Just weird because it's MR2 brakes and they've cleared before, but maybe this wheel's bent. I don't really know, but these tires are junk anyway. Look at this. But do got a power steering leak going on, so that's fun. I'm gonna just go ahead and get a seal kit for the rack because they're only like 30 bucks. And I'll see if I can't replace the seal and get her to stop leaking. There's a little drippy right there. So that's fun, but oh well. Success! It made it! We made it! Back home. A little over 4 miles this car made. I know that's not all that impressive, but this car's been off the road for a very long time, and there's still so much work left to do, but moving under its own power feels great. You guys have no idea. I'm so freaking excited. This car's got a lot of work left to do, a lot of things that are yet to come to this car. Stay tuned for more videos. I'm super excited. This happens to be the first video you've ever seen of this car. I'll link a playlist in the description. This video is attached to the same playlist, I guess. And it's back from when I first got this car back in 2020. This car was full of mouse poop and more crap than you can imagine. And I've come a long ways restoring this car. I don't know if restoration is really the correct word for it, but it's made a lot of progress. We got to do some paint and get it ready for the Dakar Rally decals, and tons of other things are going to be coming. I'm going to throw a Eurospec inclinometer in here. I got to put the little belly splash shield thingy on it. Got to do a bunch of interior trim work, all kinds of stuff. So tons of videos are coming out soon. Thank you so much for all the support. This is great. This is a good time. I'm really bummed I'm doing this in freaking basically November. So the car is going to go ahead and proceed to sit for a long time. But whatever. Hopefully I'll get her painted this winter. Anyway, I'm rambling. Another thing that's good is the fuel sending unit that I bought off of eBay, the one that are made in, I think they're made in like Taiwan or something like that. It is working. There's about like 8.3 gallons of gas in it, and it's all the way up to the full line, and before it was down like in the lower section. So I don't know if the low fuel light works yet, but we'll get to that point sometime soon. This is kind of loose because I got a European spec steering wheel for it. I got the clinometer I got to put in here, which actually that's up on the workbench. I'll show you guys that if you want to see it. And yeah, I got a lot of little interior trim pieces to match and make work, and I gotta put cup holders in it, and the seatbelt retractor is a little bit on the lazy side. No, it's not so bad. Yeah, it's a little bit lazy. So, got a ton of little things to do left. Placing that, I got a bunch of little things. We'll get there sometime soon. One of the first things I got to address is the rubbing noise in the brakes. I'm pretty sure the brake is hitting the wheel. I can see scrapes at the gas station. And power steering leak. But maybe I'll just do a new rack. I know there's seal kits. They're like 25 or 30 bucks or something like that on Rock Auto. But feeling this hose down here, it did get to open loop, so that's a good sign. I don't know if that's spilled oil or if there's a little bit leaking out of the valve cover, but I got to do a ton of little stuff. Like getting these brackets on here. Plus, I got to get the timing a little bit better. There's tons of tuning. I got to put a wideband, get an exhaust ran. Oh my goodness. The list goes on and on and on and on. But this is the first major step towards putting her back on the road. Because next year, I'm hoping to do a bunch of fun things with this car. I was hoping to do them this year, but life happened and I didn't get it done once again. But the electric pump, this is a temporary setup. I put it under the hood right now because the gas tank obviously has been sitting for a long time. I pressure washed it out, but it wasn't perfectly clean, so I don't want to clog up the electric fuel pump. So it's kind of underneath here right now temporarily. This is absolutely not going to be a permanent setup. All right, so that rubbing noise is actually the caliper dinging up on the inside of the wheel right here. I figured it out at the gas station, but I obviously couldn't see the damage firsthand. But it rubs a little bit there, a little bit there, and a little bit there, which is weird. I've never heard of this happening with the MR2 brake swap, but whatever, I just won't run this wheel on the front. Problem solved. I mean, gosh, look at this tire. Holy crap. I'm amazed. I haven't put air in this tire since I got this car home in 2020. Like, however much PSI is in here has been what's in here. I don't know what car these tires came off of, but by some miracle, they're holding air. In fact, all these, I've put air in none of these tires in years. Weird. Anyway, yeah, I'm just rambling at this point. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Go wrench on crap in your garage. Appreciate you guys watching. I think I said that already. I'm on Cloud 9. Anyway, see you later.